Hey guys, it's Ellen here. It is the 1st of October, which is super exciting. And what that means is there are 92 days left of 2025. And I wanted to talk about that today because I'm absolutely certain that you set yourself some goals at the start of 2025 on the 1st of January 2025, or if you're like me, you would have done it in December, of what you wanted to achieve this year. And what I wanted to share with you is there are two types of people in this world. And this time of year is a separator, okay? And so some of those, one type of people is the dreamers. Those are the people, they think about doing it, they set the goal, they have the desire to be that person that achieves the goal, but they're not the person that's prepared to put in the work to achieve the goal, okay? It's just it would be nice to do it. And then there's the doers, and those are the people that have grit and determination and they do what it takes, okay? And so this time of year is going to be a separator, okay? And so the dreamers, they're already chalking this year off. They're already saying 2025 is not my year. They're already saying that, it's just not my timing. It just hasn't been a good year for me. I've got too much on my plate and I'm dealing with far too many things. I couldn't possibly focus on that right now because I've got too much going on in my life. I don't have time. I'm just going to start in 2026. 2026 is my year, okay? And what I can tell you about those people, the dreamers, is that 2026 is going to be exactly the same as 2025, which is probably exactly the same as 2024 and 2023, and you get the picture, right? And so the doers are the people that are going to look and go, okay, I'm going to reassess where I'm at. Look at the goals that I set myself on the 1st of January. Where am I at right now? What are the things that have actually been stopping me from moving forward and making progress and achieving those goals? And those people are going to be the ones that put in a 90-day plan and actually start to get to action to finish off the year strong. And you know what? Maybe they won't completely achieve that goal. Maybe they won't fully knock it out, but you know what? They're going to be making progress. They're going to achieve trajectory. And so then what happens is 2026 hits, they've already got momentum. They're already got trajectory. They're already on their way to achieving those goals for 2026. The dreamers who haven't kept that trajectory going, who haven't kept that momentum going, who have given up, they're going to have to start from scratch, cold start in 2026. And then it's going to be April before they start to see any results of where they're at. And how do I know that? Because what I know is where you are right now, physically, emotionally, mentally, financially, all in your business, all of those things is a direct result, a direct reflection of what you were doing 90 days ago. Okay, so if you weren't taking action 90 days ago, you weren't hitting the gym, you weren't eating the healthy foods, you weren't preparing your meals and doing your meal prep in the kitchen, you weren't working on your business and creating new clients and new content and doing all of those things, you weren't saving, you weren't doing all of those things, the list goes on, then you're not going to be where you want to be right now because you didn't do the work 90 days ago. And so everything works on a 90-day plan. And so now is the time to get started so that you can start 2026 really, really strong. And what I can tell you is some will, and they'll be doing great in 2026, and some won't. And the ones that won't will be the ones that will be looking at them going, oh, how on earth did they achieve that? Thinking that it's an overnight success when it's actually not. It's just that those people, those doers, are actually doing the work. They're putting in the hard yards. So you can live with the pain of discipline now and enjoy the spoils of your actions later, or you can just stay comfortable now and then deal with the pain of regret later. It's completely up to you. But we've all got the same 24 hours in the day, and we've all got the opportunity right now to get started on whatever it is that you've been avoiding. If you've been waiting for a sign, this is your sign right here today. Get started, put yourself a plan together, and start working towards that plan so that you can finish 2025 super, super strong and hit 2026 with momentum and trajectory and make 2026 a hugely successful year. That's it from me. If you need help with a plan, I want you to reach out to me and let's get started on a plan for you. But, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Have an amazing day. See you soon.